त्वा गणपतिं हवामहे कविं उपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम्। ॐ महागणपतये नमः। ॐ प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती लीलामदित्यवतु। ॐ वाग्देव्यै नमः। ॐ शिवनामनिभावितेऽन्तरङ्गे महति ज्योतिषि मानिनि मयार्धे दुरितान्त्यपयान्ति दूरदूरे मुहुरायान्ति महान्ति मङ्गलानि। स्मृते सकलकल्याण भाजनं यत्र जायते पुरुषस्तमजं नित्यं व्रजामि शरणं हरिम्। ॐ सन्नो मित्रः वरुणः सन्नो भवद्वर्यमा सन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः सन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः। नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि। व्रतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु। अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधितमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। यश्छन्दसां ऋषभो विश्वरूपः छन्दोभ्योऽध्यमृताः सम्बभूव समेन्द्रो मेधया स्पृणोतु। अमृतस्य देवधारणो भूयासं शरीरं मे विचर्षणं जिह्वा मे मधुमत्तमा। कर्णाभ्यां भूरि विश्रुवं ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि मेधय पिहितः श्रुतं मे गोपाय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। अहं वृक्षस्य वेरिव कीर्तिः पृष्ठं गिरेरिव ऊर्ध्वपवित्रो वाजिनीव समृतमस्मि। द्रविणं सवर्चसं सुमेधा अमृतोक्षितः इति त्रिशङ्कोर्वेदानुवचनम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। आप्यायन्तु मम गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि। सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम्। मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत्। अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मे अस्तु। तदात्मनि निरते य उपनिषत्सु धर्मास्ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। वाङ् मे मनसि प्रतिष्ठिता मनो मे वाचि प्रतिष्ठितम्। आविराविर्मयेधि वेदस्य माणिस्थः श्रुतं मे मा प्रहसीः। अनेनाभीतेनाहो गात्रान् सन्दधामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारमवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः भद्रन्नो अतिवासयमनः ॐ शान्तिः भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्ट्वागुंसस्तमेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्तिः यो ब्रह्माणो विदधाति पूर्वं यो वै वेदांश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै तगुंहदेवमात्मबुद्धिप्रकाशं मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये ॐ शान्तिः विस्वन्दर्पणदृश्यमाननगरी तुल्यं निजान्तर्गतम् पश्यन्नात्मनि मायया बहिर्वोद्भूतं यथा निद्रया यः साक्षात् कुरुते प्रबोधसमये स्वात्मानमेवाद्वयम् तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये बीजस्यान्तरिवाङ्कुरो जगदिदं प्राङ्निर्विकल्पं पुनः माया कल्पितदेशकालकलना वैचित्र्यचित्रीकृतम् मायावीव विजृम्भयत्यपि महायो जीवयस्वेच्छया तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये यस्यैव स्फुरणं सदात्मकमसत्कल्पार्थगं भासते साक्षात् तत्त्वमसीति वेदवचसा यो बोधयत्याश्रितान् यत्साक्षात्करणा भवेन्न पुनरावृत्तिर्भवाम्भो निधौ तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये नानाच्छिद्रघटोदरस्थितमहादीपप्रभाभास्वरम् ज्ञानं यस्य तु चक्षुराधिकरद्वारा बहिस्पन्दते जानामीति तमेव भान्तमनुभात्येतत्समस्तं जगत् तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये देहं प्राणमतीन्द्रियाण्यपि चलां बुद्धिं च शून्यं विदुः स्त्रीबालान्ध्रजडोपमास्त्वहन्ति भ्रान्ता वृषंवादिनः माया शक्तिविलासकल्पितमहाव्यामोहसंहारिणे तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः सर्वोपप्लवरहितः प्रज्ञानघनः प्रत्यगर्थो ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि नारायणं पद्मभुवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं सुखं गौडपदं महान्तं गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमथास्य शिष्यं श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तामलकं च शिष्यं तं तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरून् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। शङ्कराश्लेषविलसदामृतनिर्भराम् विश्वोत्तंसितपादाब्जान् ब्रह्मविद्यां विभावये। नमः श्रुतिशिरः पद्मचण्डमूर्तये बादरायणसंज्ञाय मुनये समवेस्मने। वेदान्तनिकुरुम्बेण तात्पर्येण प्रकाशितः स्वात्मानन्दैक कल्याणाय शिवोऽस्तु नः। अधीहि भगवो ब्रह्म। ॐ अथातो ब्रह्मजिज्ञासा जन्माद्यस्य यतः शास्त्रयोनित्वात् तत्तु समन्वयात्। आत्मानं पश्येत् ब्रह्मत्वं विद्धि आत्मा वा अरे द्रष्टव्यः। In such vakyas there are these vidhi padas, linglottavya anta padas are there. Pashyet iti vidhiling pada is there, should see, must see. And then brahmatvam vidhi, you should know Brahma, may you know Brahma. Lot lakara is there. And then atma va are drashtavyaha, tavya pratyayanta is there, to be seen, should be seen. These kriya padas have this linglot tavya pratyaya. Even in many places, even the lat lakara, even simple present tense form, pashyati iti, bhavati, these also sometimes taken as vidhi iti. Vidvan yajati, agnihotram juhoti. Juhoti is lat lakara, performs agnihotra. There we take agnihotram juhiyat. The grihastha should do agnihotra iti. We can take it as vidhi only. Now what about in the karma kanda? These are vidhi padas. What about these words here which occur in the Vedanta Shastra? That's a question. Bhashyakara answered, vidhi chayani iti. They carry the tinge of vidhi, a rule, a tinge of a vidhi, a tinge, a shadow of vidhi, in as much as these pratyayas are there. Why so? What is the purpose of these vidhi padas? Bhashyakara said, swabhavika pravritti vishaya vimukhi karanarthani iti brumaha. We say that these vidhi padas, linglottavya, occurring in the Vedanta bhaga, not in the upasana bhaga. In the Vedanta itself we have certain upasanas, not there, but in the Brahmatma Aikya Upadesha para Vedanta Vakyas, these Vakyas serve the purpose of turning the attention of the person who is naturally inclined, drawn towards Vishaya Pravritti. Vishaya Pravanaha, one who is used to, due to habit, due to karma, due to samskara, or what that expresses as the pull, strong pull of the Vishayas. Because of that, and then the sense of unfulfillment is there in the person, and in order to fulfill that, the person goes along the familiar lines, what one is familiar with. The beaten path, the trodden path. Yes, this fellow has been used to taking to Vishayas, going after Vishayas, and then thereby trying to find some Sukha and Dukkha Nivritti. So this is Svabhavika Pravritti towards Vishayas. In this Svabhavika Pravritti, there is no Atyantika Sukha, there is no Atyantika Sukha Prapti. This is Loka Prasiddha. Everyone knows that any pleasure that is gained, any Sukha that is experienced is not lasting. And even the time of the Sukha, at the moment of pleasure also, there is always some ifs and buts. Something unpleasant is always associated with some degree of some dukkha lesha is always there. And then it keeps changing. Aye dukkham, vyaye dukkham. Yearning a means for joy, pleasure, happiness is not easy. And then keeping it, upkeep of it is not easy. Maintenance is not easy. Generally they are all high maintenance. Okay. As they say, some things are high maintenance. So, like they say, white elephant, like that. So, vyaye, when it gets spent also, when it goes away from the person, then also there is a manasa, dukkha is there. So, there is no atyantika sukha prapti in vishaya pravritti. Pariksha lokan, we know. Therefore, but what does the person want? Ishtam me bhuyat, anishtam ma bhut. May have ishta only. Sukha sadhana, sukham me bhuyat, dukkham ma bhut. This is what vancha is there. Everybody desires that. But the person doesn't know the means for this atyanta sukha prapti, and then niratishaya sukha prapti, atyantika dukkha nivritti sadhana is not known. Unless shown by the Shastra, unless there is some, at least apata jnana, unless that is there, the person doesn't know, is not aware of the moksha sadhana, dukkha nivritti sadhana, niratishaya sukha prapti sadhana is not known. And in order to take the person's, draw the person's attention towards that, the Shastra in a way does stuti, in a way it's a stuti of Atma Jnana. The whole portion preceding that Atma Vare Drashtavyaha, that section. Nava Are Putrasya Kamaya Putraha Bhavati, Atmanastu Kamaya Putraha Priya Bhavati. And proceeding on these lines, Nava Are Sarvasya Kamaya Sarvam Priyam Bhavati, Atmanastu Kamaya Sarvam Priyam Bhavati. We see in the Maitreyi Brahmana. And Atma is the self, I is the Niratishaya Preeti Ashraya, the locus of Niratishaya Preeti, unconditional love. Any love, any liking towards anything or anybody is only conditional. Atmanastu Kamaya Sarvam Priyam Bhavati. Whereas Atma Kamaha, Atmani Preetihi is Niratishaya, unconditional. This is well known. Bhashyakara, in that Bhashya, Maitreyi Brahmana Bhashya points out that this is all Loka Prasiddha, he says. But even this is not known, really speaking, not known to all it. People think that I love this, I like that, I this, etc. They think that they don't know why they are not clear. Why they love this, why they love this person, why they don't like this person, or why they don't like this. They are not very clear. But it is in fact for most of the people, Shastra has to come, and Shastra only points out that this preeti is only for the sake of you. Right? The preeti for something The love for something, the like for something that you have is because of, is centered on you. What makes you accepted, what makes you feel meaningful, useful, what makes you feel happy, satisfied, that thing you love. And on the other hand, what makes you dissatisfied, not wanted, useless, right? That you, what makes you feel sad, that you definitely don't like. This is pointed out. So, the preeti for, the love for, the like for anything or anybody is because of you only. So, and that preeti in Atma is niratisaya, unconditional, total. Under all conditions, there is self-love. A liking for the self is unconditional. And then from here we make a connection here. Yatyat priti patram tat sukha sadhanam sukhadayakam. Right? Yadyat, whatever that is I like, priti patram, that is the aspada, the locus of my liking, the object of my liking, that is tat sukha sadhanam or sukhadayakam or sukha rupam. That gives me happiness, pleasure, joy, peace, accepted, etc. So, here Atma is Niratisaya Priti Patra, Priti Aspada. That implies Atma is Niratisaya Sukha Swarupam. Atma is Niratisaya Ananda Swarupam. The Priti, the love for something implies there is Sukha. That thing becomes a nimitta for discovering Sukha in me. And what about the love for myself? That implies that your love for yourself is unconditional, total. That means that, implies that you are the Niratisaya Ananda Rupa. You are the Ananda Swarupa. That's why you love yourself. And that Atma, which is Niratisaya Priti Patram, and therefore Niratisaya Ananda Swarupa, that Atma va are drashtavyaha. That's how the Shastra proceeds, Maitreyi Brahmana. So there is a stuti, arthavada, a stuti of this Atma is there, Atma Swarupa. And therefore, this Atma I don't know, Swarupataha I don't know. Because I don't have Niratisaya Sukha, and then there is dukkha for me, and therefore I understand that I don't know Atma Swarupa. Even though I know that it is me, Ahamasmi iti I know, but I am Brahma, Advitiyam Brahma, Purnam Brahma, Anandam Brahma, I am not aware of, I don't know. Even if I were to have apata jnana, I don't understand now yet. And therefore, Shastra says, ye priye, Are Maitreyi Atmavai Drashtavyaha iti, there is a stuti. Thereby drawing the attention of the person who is drawn towards Vishaya Pravritti. But the person doesn't attain the Niratisaya Sukha, Dukkha Nivrittihi. Thereby the person's attention is drawn towards this Atma Jnana, Atma Vichara. Therefore Bhashyakara says, Swabhavika Pravritti Vishaya Vimukhi Karanaya iti Karnarthani iti Brumaha. Very meaningfully Bhashyakara said. And then Bhashyakara explained that Yohi Bahirmukaha Pravartate etc. He explained. So here, this Vakya Atmavare Drashtavyaha, we can take it as Niyama Vidichaya. Atma alone is need to be understood. Why the emphasis is there? Atma Vai. So that Vai, emphatic word of emphasis, implies that Atma indeed is to be understood. That means that Niyama, Atma alone is to be understood. Niyama is there. Niyama Vidichaya. Excluding the others, it is there. You focus on this. Or Anatma na drashtavyaha iti arthat it is. That is a parisankhya vidichaya. A vidhi which excludes other things. That is a parisankhya vidhi. So this is a parisankhya vidichaya va. This is niyama vidichaya va, parisankhya vidichaya va. This aspect is mentioned in the Kenopanishad Bhāshyam. Yan manasa na manute yenahur mano matam tadeva brahmatvam vidhi. This vakya. Tadeva tvam brahma vidhi. In that portion, Bhashyakara points out that this vidhi, tadeva brahmayeva vidhi iti, there it is niyama vidhi va parisankhya vidhi va. Bhashyakara points out there. That same sense anywhere is there, we can take it here. Atma drashtavyaha means niyama vidichaya. It implies anatma na drashtavyaha. Don't run after anatma, meaning it's futile. You are only wasting your precious life, manushya janma. Therefore, anatma na drashtavyaha. So that is a parisankhya vidichaya va. It is take. Alright. So, in order to, that is explained the Bhashya portion here itself. Yohi bahirmukha pravartate. You have the page now? Okay. 130? 150. Line number? First line. Yohi bahirmukha pravartate purushaha drishtam me bhuyat anishtam ma bhut iti. The one who seeks, one who wants ishta for oneself and wants to be free from anishta, and then the person is bahirmukha, thinks that bahir vishaya is going to give me acquiring certain things, getting rid of certain things, changing certain things, altering certain things. It's all that I am going to be happy by having more. Adhikasya adhikam phalam. So that's what the person usually normally thinks. Nacha tatra atyantikam purushartham lavate. In that pursuit, vishaya pursuit, in the vishaya pravritti, atyantikam purushartham sukham na lavate, dukkha nivrittim na lavate. Tam purusham, who is this fellow now? Atyantika purushartha vanchinam. Vancha, one who has vancha, desire. Atma kamaha, moksha kamaha, mumukshu ayam. Atyantika, total, purushartha, sukha prapti, dukkha nivritti, vanchinam. The seeker of this moksha, dukkha nivritti, sukha prapti rupa, svabhavika karyakarana sangata pravritti gocharat vimukhi kritya. Turning the attention of the person away from this swabhavika pravritti, from the field of this swabhavika pravritti. This is vimukhi kritya, indicates the parisankhya vidichaya. Yes. And then pratyagatma srotastaya pravartayanti. This portion refers to, connects with the niyama vidichaya, engages the person, makes the person connect with, take to this pratyagatma vichara. And then srotas, Bhashyakara beautifully says, srotas, as the pravaha, vritti pravaha, pratyagatma vishaya, Ishvara Vishaya or Brahma Vishaya, both all same. Brahma Vishaya, Ishvara Vishaya, Atma Vishaya, Pratyega Atma Vishaya, Vritti Pravaha. Vijatiya Vritti, avoid, keep off, cut, dispense with. Right? Don't take to Vijatiya Vritti, Anatma Pravritti, but take to Atma Vritti. Of course, Sajatiya Vritti. So, Pratyagatma srotastaya pravartayanti atmavare drashtavyaha ityadihi. And for that person, tasya jignasoho atma anveshanaya atma jnanaya pravrittasya, for that person, aheyam anupadeyam cha atma tattvam upadishyate. The truth about atma, the truth called atma, which is ever free from heya and upadeya, not to be gotten, not to be gotten rid of. Idam sarvam yadayam atma yatra tu asya sarvam atma iva bhut tat kenakam pasyet kenakam vijaniyat vijnataram hare kena vijaniyat. Here also, in this is a very beautiful quotation, very relevant quotation. Here pasyet, vijaniyat, etc. Vidiling alone is there, but then negation is there. Kena vijaniyat, kaha vijaniyat, kam vinajaniyat. Therefore, the very force of Vidiling as a Vidhi is negated here. Vidhi force is negated here. Na vijaniyat. You don't know, you don't understand. The Jnani Purusha, you don't know anything other than yourself. You don't see anything as other than yourself. Right? Karta, Karma, Karana, all the Karakas are Upamardita, Badita. You don't see Dvaita as Satyam anymore. Therefore, there is no question of Vidhi here. The very Vidhi is negated. Kena vijaniyat iti, kena kampasyet iti. The Vidhi force is negated. Ayam Atma Brahma ityadihi. Alright. This is the explanation for the Vidichaya Padas, Vidichaya Para, Vidichaya Vakyas in the Vedanta. They serve to draw the attention of the individual who wants moksha, dukkha nivritti, sukha prapti. That person's attention is drawn by these sentences. That is the force, that is the meaning, that is the sense of these words here, of this sentence. Drashtavyaha, Pashyet, Vijaniyat, etc. These words serve that purpose. It's a very important thing. Make the person sit back and then think, oh, what am I doing? What I have been doing? What do I want? So make the person sit up and then have a relook into one's own the value structure, priorities. Okay? Set the priorities right. They help the person understand the priorities, restructure the values one has inside, and thereby makes the person more focused, drawn towards the moksha sadhana. That is very, very important. Now, the Purva Paksha had contended that this Atma Brahma, in that Atma Brahma is Hana Upadana Varjita, free from Hana Upadana, and then there is nothing to be done here. Therefore, this cannot be a pramana. Vedanta cannot be pramana. Brahmavastu is free from Hana Upadana. There is nothing to be done with reference to that. What do you do with reference to Brahma, Atma being Brahma? Nothing. Nothing is to be done. Akartavyata. There is nothing to be done. There is no activity involved. Therefore, this is not a pramana in itself. Therefore, upasana has to be done. That is the Purva Paksha's contention. Brahma upasana is what is taught in the Upanishads. That is the contention. Bhashyakara says, what you say as a defect, this is not a defect, sir. This is a alankara for us. This is a bhushana for us. Like for Bhagavan, Krishna, Vishnu, Mahavishnu, there is Srivatsam Anka. Srivatsa, it's called as some Anka. It's a mole, okay? It's a mole. In the body we have moles. Some people have moles, no? Like that's a mole. Generally it is looked upon as something unwelcome. But in Bhagavan, that is not an unwelcome thing. That is a Shrihi, that is Lakshmihi itself. That is that. And also in the moon we say Kalanka. In the moon there is some dark patches. No? That's not a Dushanam. That's not a Dushana Kalanka for Chandra. It is a Bhushanam. Tadvate. Okay. So here, that with reference to Brahmatma, there is no Hana Upadana. There is nothing to be done. This is not Dushanam, sir. This is Bhushanam. Alankaraha Bhashyakara points out here. Yadapi Akartavya Pradhanam Atmajnanam Hanaya Upadanaya va na bhavati iti. What you said, sir, as a defect, you said this was a defect. Yadapi Purvapakshi Ahuhu Purvapakshi Aha. Whatever the Purvapakshi said here, earlier the Purvapakshi said here, Mritikara Mata Avalambi said that akartavya pradhanam atmajnanam. Atmajnana is not kartavya pradhanam. There is no focus, there is no importance with something to be done. Na kartavya pradhanam atmajnanam. There is no kartavya there. Therefore it is not a pramana, it can't be a pramana itself, etc. you said. And also hanaya upadanaya va na bhavati. It's not something to be taken in or something to be gotten rid of. Okay, something rid of it. Hanam cha upadanam cha na iti. Tat tatha eva iti abhyupagamyate. It is so only. Yes, tat dushanam tava ukta dushana abhasa tatha eva. So too it is so only. Verily so it is. We totally accept. Yes, atma jnanam is na kartavya pradhanam, na kartavyam tatra. Then it is free from hana upadana. Yes, we accept totally. Yes. The Purvadi thinks that this is a defect, but Acharya points out this is not a defect, this is a bhushanam. Alankaro hi ayam asmakam yat brahmatma avagatau satyam sarva kartavyata hanihi kritakrityata cha iti. Yat that this brahmatma avagatau satyam. When there is brahmatma avagatihi, when a person understands, not just is informed but understands, when the person has aparoksha jnana, apratibadda jnana, even paroksha jnanavan, even for that person, even for a little bit of, even some apata jnana itself, even that to consider. There is the earlier thinking that I am a karta, bhokta, then vishaya brings me sukha. All this buddhi undergoes weakening. They are weakened. That buddhi is already weakened. Visharana karma, visharana action takes place. Even a person who has paroksha jnana, even just shruta vedanta, shruta shastraha, even that person, for that person, the hold of raga dvesha and then the commitment to vishayas, etc., these are all weakened already, and they become weakened. And further, for the jnani, aparoksha jnanavan, all these are all, they are not there at all. The person understands that. In Atma Avagati, when the Atma Avagati is there, Brahmatma Avagatau Satyam, Sarva Kartavyata Hanihi. There is going away, there is total removal, Hanihi, of Sarva Kartavyata. As Bhagavan says in the Gita, Name Partasti Kartavyam Trishu Lokeshu Kinchana Tasya Karyam Na Vidyate Naiva Kinchit Karomi. It's all that. Lipyate Na Sapape Na Kurvannapi Na Karoti Saha, etc. They point out that Sarva Kartavyata Hanihi. Kartavyata, the sense that I have to do this. This Kartavyata is born of this Kartritva Buddhi, and Kartritva Buddhi is born of Apurnatva Buddhi, that is said as Kama. Okay? Kama means Apurnatva. Aham Apurnaha. Therefore, in order to be free from this Apurnatva, then what do I do? May I do this? You see, karma is born of this Kama. Kama implies Apurnatva Buddhi, and this Apurnatva Buddhi is because of Avidya. Avidya, Kama, Karma. So wherever there is a Kartavyata Buddhi is there, that is born of Avidya. And Atma Jnana Avagati is there. Atma Avagati is there. That means Aham Nitya Purnaha Brahmatma iti Jnane Sati Purnatva Praptau Vidyayam Satyam. There is no Apurnatva Buddhi, goes away. Thereby Kartrutva goes away, karma goes away. That is, Kartavya Buddhi is not there. Kartavya Buddhi for seeing oneself as Purnaha, seeing oneself as Atma Brahma, for seeing Sarvam Brahma. Right? There is no sense of unfulfillment centered on oneself, centered on me, centered on Atma. There is no any more sense of unfulfillment. Apurnatva Buddhi leshamati nasti. Leshahapi is not there. Therefore, Sarva Kartavyata Hanihi and Kritakrityata, the sense of accomplishment, the understanding, owning of the fullness, Kritakrityata is there. So there is no Bhokta, there is no Karta. Any Bhoktrutva, Kartrutva is only Badita, Anavritti is only a shadow. There is not a real Kartrutva, Bhoktrutva. Jnani Karma is not a real Karma. Jnani Bhoga is not a real Bhoga. Real in the sense that which brings about Sukha Dukkha, sense of unfulfillment or fulfillment. Right? That is creating Punya Papa, that is not there. Yatha Bhagavataha Avatara Rupena Avatirnasya Bhagavataha Karma. Avatara Karma, that does not produce Papa Punya etc. for Bhagavan. Iti Tadvate Atmavite Kritakrityaha Bhavati Ityartaha. This is Alankaraha. This is indeed a glory of this Jnana. This is a greatness. This is a Bhushanam. This is an ornament for us. You thought this is a Dushanam. No, this is a Bhushanam. Okay. Therefore, we don't see it as a defect. We see this is the greatness. This is the greatness of this. All the sadhana is given up on the attainment of the sadhya. Correct? Every sadhana, any instrument, any means you give up when you complete. When you want to write a letter. Okay, not anyway. Even with that, nowadays we don't write letters. All email and SMS and WhatsApp, whatnot. Okay. Now, suppose you want to write a letter, you take a pen, you take a sheet of paper, you write, and then when you complete the letter, you put down the pen. Sadhana Tyaga is there. When you complete Siddhi, when the Siddhi is there, Sadhana Tyaga is automatic. You give up for the time being, you give up it. So, Sadhana Tyaga is natural. Karma is a sadhana to accomplish certain things. And having accomplished what can be gotten by karma, you do the karma tyaga, that karma is given up. So that is true here. Everything, all karma is given up because the sarvam praptam. Sarvataha sampluta udakasthaniyaha. This Atma. Therefore, this avabodha is sarvata sampluta udakasthaniya. Naiva tasya kritenartaha na kriteneha kaschana iti. So krita krityata is not a dushanam, sir. It's not a defect. It is alankaraha iti bhashyakara. Alright. So whereas here for the person, a vidhi, karma vidhi, etc., Agnihotradi, karma vidhi, they have no application. They have no application, they have no scope, they have no relevance for Jnani Purusha. This poor vidhi, if who moves about in the forest of Dvaitavana Upajivanaha, Ayam Vidhi. This vidhi depends on Dvaita only, the forest of Dvaita. Tikakara finds out Dvaitavana Upajivanaha, Ayam Vidhi. He doesn't have, the poor fellow vidhi doesn't have any scope here for the jnani. Alright. This is said by the Shruti also. Bhashyakara. Tathacha Shrutihi Atmajnaninaha Kartavya Abhave. That for the Atmajnani nothing is to be accomplished for Purnatva. Dikshatana etc. These are all for the Sharira Dharanam. And there also Kartavya Buddhi is not there. Bhashyakara points out the Gita Bhashya. Even in the Bhikshatana, Vastradharana, Snana, Vastradharana, in all these, even in this japa, even in Loka Sangraha karma, if some Upadi does it, even there, Kartavya Buddhi, Kartrutva Bhoktrutva Buddhi is not there. So, Kartavya Abhave Manam, it is Shruti, the Manam, Vaishakara cites. Atmanam chet vijaniyat ayamasmiti purushaha kimichan kasya kamaya shariram anasanjvare. This is from the Brihadaranyaka. This sentence is taken for Vichara by Panchadashikara, 7th chapter, Tripti Deepa. Atmanam chet vijaniyat purushaha kaschit mumukshuhu jijnasuhu atmanam vijaniyat chet. This chet shabda indicates the durlabhatvam, if only. There is a rarity of this jnana. Manushyanam sahasreshu ityadi we see. Durlabham trayametat iti we see in the Viveka Chudamani. So durlabhatvam is pointed out. So atmanam vijaniyat chet. What is the prakara of this jnana, atma understanding? I am ahamasmi. This I am atma tattvam ahamasmi. I am this atma, I am this brahma iti. Aparokshatvena, apratibandhena. If the person were to know this mumukshuhu kaschit vijaniyat chet, then tasya, kim icchan, desiring what? This kim refers to phalam. Desiring which phala? I want this, I want to enjoy this, I want to do this, I want to be this, whatever phala is. I want to be famous, I want to be rich, whatever. Or I want to be known as the greatest jnani, or I want to be the greatest pandita, greatest teacher, whatever. What are the greatest sadhaka, whatever. Tapasvi I am, etc. Kim icchan, desiring what? Kritakrityata is there, Purnatva is there. There is no Apurnatva, not even a trace of Apurnatva, and therefore there is no seeking something for Purnatva. There is no unfulfillment centered on Atma, and therefore Kim Phalam Icchan, desiring what? Kasya Kamaya, for whose sake? For whose sake? I have to be known as all this Pandita, I am a great fellow, I am a great learned person in all these Shastras. Who wants? I want to be known as a great Shastri, etc. Who wants all this? Name, fame, who wants? Kasya Kamaya, this Jnani, the Jnani Purusha, Kasya Bhoktuhu Kamaya Pritaye, in order to satisfy. Satisfy what? Satisfy whom? I have to satisfy Ahankara. That is satisfied, Kritakritya. Therefore, there is not even ego satisfaction. The question is there. This talked about the Jnani Purusha. For the Ajnani, yes, the ego satisfaction is important. In fact, most of the things people do only for ego satisfaction, only just to satisfy ego. I have studied this. I have studied Mahabhashya left to right. I have studied Gita, all the Tikas. And I am the greatest exponent. I have written 100 books on Gita only. I am very famous. Right? I am a billionaire, trillionaire, quadrillionaire, quintillionaire, pentillionaire, whatever. What for what? I am the owner of so much of this. I control 20,000 people work under me. I am the boss. I keep on buying companies, breaking companies, all that. All these are only ego satisfaction only. Just ahankara tripti, just trying to satisfy. And the truth is that ahankara is that, the nature of ahankara is that it is insatiable, never satisfied. Like Agni. Havisha Krishna Vartmaiva Bhuyavade Abhivardate. So this is all the attempt to satisfy ego is endless. Never there is an end to satisfy ego. I am the greatest tapasvi, I am the greatest sadhaka. They are all ego puffing up only. They may help to a person to come out of certain depression or whatever, sense of uselessness, aham akinchit, aham akinchanaha, etc. I am not powerful, I am not accomplished, I am useless, etc. To come out of that, they are all remedy. They help a person to come out of that. And more importantly, when suppose that somebody has accomplished something, and then the person has to declare to oneself, see for oneself that yes, I am satisfied with this now. I was missing this, I was wanting this, and I craved for this, I yearned for, I longed for this, and then I took to proper means within the dharma, I took to, and thereby I got this. Now, who has to say that I am satisfied? Only this person has to say, yes, I am satisfied with this now. I wanted so much. I wanted 1,000, okay, but I got 100. Okay. And then I find that there is no need to go for this 1,000. Now, this fellow has to say that, yes, I am satisfied with this. Yallabase nija karma upatam nittam tena vinodaya chittam. Karma upatam punyavashat, karmavashat, Ishvara anugrahat yat praptam. One has to discover the satisfied self in oneself. That has to happen. The ego satisfaction, the attempt to satisfy one's ego, one has to say to oneself that, yes, I am satisfied with this now. Then I am not going to run after this anymore in order to seek self-gratification, ego gratification. I am not going to run after this. I have gotten this, I am satisfied with this. No more running after this. To gratify my ego, one has to say that. So that could be a good purpose, a noble purpose for this attempt of ego satisfaction. One has to tell oneself, see oneself that yes, I am satisfied now with this. I may not have gotten the best, I may not have gotten as much as I like. If I got it, yes, I am lucky. If I don't have it, still okay, I have gotten this much. Okay? We all miss certain things in life. When we go for one thing, we always have to give up something else. Suppose I want to go to Haridwar, I have to leave Rishikesh. Suppose I want to go to Delhi from there, I have to leave Haridwar. Without tyaga, there is no labha. There is no labha. There is no free lunch, okay, as they say. So therefore, there is always some tyaga involved when there is some gain. There is always some loss involved in that. Therefore, in life, it is not that we always get the best. We may deserve the best, but we don't get the best. People feel that way. There is but we get something. I may not get the best, but I do get something. Life is kind enough. Bhagavan has enough anugraha to give me something. Make me discover this. In this alpa, whatever little I get, if I am not able to discover some satisfaction, at least temporarily, at least for a while, I am able to say that yes, I am satisfied. Then how am I going to discover the satisfaction when a big thing comes? Right? So it's very important to invoke the satisfied self in small gains, small experiences, small accomplishments. It is important to tell. These are all occasions for learning, for telling oneself that yes, I am satisfied. Got roti dal, garam roti, badhiya dal mila, bas, satisfied. I am satisfied. Now we do that, but then this needs to be nurtured, invoking the tripta in me, in oneself. It's very important. Then the experiences, they serve a purpose. Then otherwise, if I keep on invoking atriptaha, I got this, I am atriptaha. I got more, I am atriptaha. I got still more, still atriptaha. Nisvaha satam vashti. Right? Yeah, moneyless fellow wants to have 100. Then 100 wala wants to have 1000, 1000 wala wants to have laksha, 100,000, and that fellow wants to have crore. Endless disease. Bahushakaha, anantaha. Therefore, it's very important to invoke the triptaha in me, in oneself. Triptosmi. In Shraddha ceremony, in that they call Brahmanas in the place of the Pitrus. There is one Brahmana or 4 Brahmanas called in the place of Devatas. Devas. Vishnu, they call. Mahavishnu. There is one Mahavishnu is there. Paramatma. And then Devas are there. One group of Brahmanas representing Devas are called, invited. And then another group of Brahmanas representing Pitrus. They are called. And then all the due respects all done, and then keeping them, invoking the Pitrus, Devas and then Mahavishnu in these Brahmanas, the Shraddha karma is done. One of the most beautiful karmas. Shraddha karma, exquisite karma. The prayer and all is exquisite, unequal, unparalleled prayers. Beautiful, wholesome prayer, beautiful prayers. Prayers to the Pitrus, prayer for oneself, prayer to Devata, pointing out their glory, the greatness, and then a lot of bringing in the resolution, emotional resolution between the parents and between the Pitrus and us and all that. Very beautiful ceremony. Very beautiful. One of the most beautiful ceremonies. The Shraddha karma. At the end of it, they give the dakshina to the Brahmana. And this is not as, it's all adrishta. It's all adrishta. And in that, any dosha that's done in this karma, any dosha in the offering, any dosha in the dakshina, all that goes to this Brahmana. Brahmana takes all this, willingly takes all these doshas. It's all very profound, very profound. The Brahmana takes on all the doshas and suffers. And that's why Brahmanas keep on doing Gayatri Japa. Brahmana keeps on doing Gayatri Japa. What for? So, whatever dosha, anybody belongs, I go to some Grihastha's house, I perform some karma, and then whatever dosha, some little dosha, whatever that is involved in that, I take on myself, and then I nullify this papa, this dosha by Gayatri Japa. This is what the Brahmana is. Gayatri Japa, Gayatri Paraha Brahmana. So it's not doing Gayatri Japa. So in that Brahmanas are told, requested, Yuyam Kleshitaha. They say this. You are afflicted. I am selfish, sirs. I have invited you to perform my Pitri Shraddha karma, and I have committed lot of commissions. I am not a wise person. I am not all that are dharmika and all that. I have committed a lot of commissions, and I fed you. I invited you. You gave your time for this. Your life. Your time is your life. Part of your life, slice of your life, you have given for me, for our sake, so that I become my indebtedness, my owing towards my Pitrus, or I fulfill with you only. I could do that. Yuyam kleshitaha. And I fed you with some food. I don't know what all dosha is it, I do not know. Taste wise it may be good, but whatever any dosha is there, I do not know. Yuyam kleshitaha. Kshantavyaha aham. They ask for, please forgive us for inviting you, invoking you, all the Pitrus and all, and then dumping our doshas on you, you willingly take. Tripyata. We request. May you be satisfied. May you be pleased. They request. And then the Brahmanas all they say in one voice, Triptaha sma. We are satisfied. They say that. Even if it is 10 rupee dakshina, they say, Vayam Triptaha sma. Okay? We are satisfied. This is the hallmark of Brahmana. He has to say, Aham Triptaha. This is Brahmana. Brahmana has to say that, yes, Triptaha sma. We are satisfied. So, this is invoking the Tripta in oneself is very, very important. Any experience should invoke the Tripta in me. That's what experience is meant for. Any experience, that is what, then that experience is meaningful. Otherwise, life is meaningless. Any experience becomes meaningless. It loses its meaningfulness. As I have been saying, there are two prayojanas. Pradhana, Mukhya Prayojana, Gauna Prayojana. Mukhya Palam, Gauna Palam. Gauna Palam is the sense gratification. My tongue is satisfied, my eyes are pleased, etc. My sense of touch is gratified. These are all Gauna Palam only, Gauna Prayojana only. The Mukhya Prayojana is to invoke the Tripta in oneself. I am satisfied with this. You said, you just smiled at me. I am so pleased. I am happy. I am satisfied that you said good morning to me, right? So, I pray for get well soon. Okay, I am satisfied with that. You told me I am sick. You told me get well soon. I am satisfied. Learning to, practicing to invoke the Tripta, the satisfied in oneself is very, very important. Very, very important. It is unwise to keep on invoking atriptaha in oneself. I am not satisfied, I am not satisfied, this is not okay, he is not okay, she is not okay, this is not fine, this is not enough. Right? This is of no use. This doesn't help the person. So, see the goodness. Don't look for perfection. Don't look for perfection. Perfection is a myth. There is no perfect person. Perfection is a myth. It's like touching the horizon, and it is subjective. What is perfection? Subjective. It becomes very subjective. Very definition of perfection becomes very subjective. And whereas, look at the goodness that is practical, that is there, obtains there now. The goodness in somebody, the goodness in some word, in some action, in a thing. Suppose there is a pen, there is some goodness in it. Right? That I can write with this, that I can communicate. What I feel, what I think, I can write to my family, my friends, etc. There is goodness in all this. So keep invoking the goodness, keep invoking the Tripta in oneself. If I am looking for perfection, I will be disappointed all the time. All the time I will be disappointed. But if I look for goodness, some nobility, some goodness, some greatness, then I will be rewarded. All the time I will be rewarded. All the time I will be rewarded. So, here the invoking a Tripta in oneself, the goodness in things and people and all that, that's very, very important. Therefore, here, Jivan Muktaha, that person is Nitya Triptaha. Nitya Triptaha, Atma Sarvam. That person does not see that anybody, oh, this atriptaha, you are all atriptaha. No, you are also triptaha, waiting to be, maybe waiting to be discovered, maybe waiting to be owned, but that you are triptatma, that is the truth, that is a fact. You are a diamond, uncut or unpolished or polished, you are a diamond. Like that. So this Jnani's perception is that Sarvam Nityamuktam Brahma, Nityatriptam Brahma. Therefore, Kasya Kama, in order to invoke the dissatisfied self, make the dissatisfied self into a satisfied person. Kasya Kamaya, Kasya Pritaye, Shariram Anusanjvare. Feel afflicted, Anusanjvara, affliction. Anusanjvara, feeling afflicted in following, in keeping with Sharira Tapa. Sharira refers to Manas also. Antakarana Tapa also. Shariram Anusanjvare. Sharira is Upadi, it is Ishvara. Sharira is Ishvara. Manaha is Ishvara. And therefore there is nothing to feel afflicted about this Ishvara. The other view of it is all Mithya. Other view, this is Mithya, this is Kalpita, Adhyasta on me. So therefore, taking a wholesome view, Sharira Anusanjvara is not there. Sharira Anutapa is not there. To say that when the body is sick, the person does not think that I am sick. The sickness is suffering. I am the sufferer because of Sharira is sick. I am the sufferer because of my mind is not alright, distraught it is. Okay? It is restless, it is angry. Whatever the state of the mind, invoked, it is not transferred onto oneself. Illogically, incorrectly, unnecessarily, it is not taken onto oneself. I am the Sakshi, I am the Kutastha. So, Shariram Anusanjvare. The Kim and Kama Kasya, the two Prashna padas in the quotation of Akshay Parthe, Kimapi na Icchan, Kasyapi Kamaya na Anusanjvare. A very beautiful quotation. Then further, Etat Buddhva Buddhiman Syat Kritakrityascha Bharata. The 15th chapter is this. Knowing this, understanding this, Bharata, that Atma is Brahma, this Purushottama is Atma Ahamasmi iti Buddhva Buddhiman Syat Kaschit Sadakaha Kaschit Mumukshuhu Buddhiman Syat Muktaha cha Bhavati Kritakrityaha cha Bhavati iti Syat ityartha. Here the Kritakritya word is explicitly is there. Shariram Anusanjvaret in that previous Shruti quotation, though Dukkha Nivrittihi, Tapa Nivrittihi is complete Tapa Nivritti is pointed out. And by what? Atmanam Vijaniya Chet Atmajnanena Atyanta Dukkha Nivrittihi Atmajnane Buddhiman Syat Buddhiman Syat Kritakrityasya Jnanena this Atyantika Sukha Praptihi, Purnatva Praptihi, this is pointed out. Shruti and Smriti. Iti cha Smritihi. Smriti also says echoes the same thing. Tasmat na pratipatti vidhi vishayataya brahmanaha samarpanam. Therefore, sir, Bhashyakara concludes the Vrittikara Mata Nirasha, answering the Vrittikara Mata. The Vrittikara contended that Brahma is Upashyam, Upasana Vishayam Brahma. Brahma is to be meditated upon, and Brahma is said in the Shastra, Vedanta Shastra, and that is Upashyam Brahma. And I, the Jiva, is Atma, I am the Karta of the Upasana. And I have to do the Upasana. By Brahma Upasana, I get moksha. What is moksha? Brahmaloka Prapti is a moksha. Not Jivan Mukti. Brahmaloka Prapti is the moksha. This is the Vrittikara Mata. And what about the other sentences? Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. They all serve connecting to the Upasana Vidhi only. Atma Avare Drashtavya Chatra Brahma Vidhi. Taveva Brahmatvam Vidhi. Brahma Vedanam, Brahma Upasana, they all serve to subserve this Upasana Vakya. This is the Vrittikara Mata. And all the Vakyas have Tatparya in Kriya Karma. This is the Vrittikara Matam. And Bhashyakara addressed these questions, refuted them, pointed out that it is not so. There is Upasanam. In the Upanishad itself, there is Upasana. There it is Upasana only. Saguna Brahma, Manasa Dhyanam, Manasa Vyapara. That is there. Yes, Saguna Brahma Dhyanam is there. And this Dhyana helps the person. This becomes a Dwara for the person to become Adhikari. Chitta, Ekagrata, etc. That is a Phalam. That is pointed out. Therefore, Upanishad is a Pramana in the sense of revealing Brahma as Atma, Atma as Brahma. Therefore, concluding the Vrittikara Mata Nirasha, negating the Vrittikara Mata is concluded here. Tasmat, therefore, Pratipatti Vidhi Vishayataya, as constituting the Vishaya of the Pratipatti Vidhi. Pratipatti means Upasana. Upasana Vidhi Parataya, Brahmana Samarpanam, na. The talking, teaching about Brahma, revealing Brahma, presentation of Brahma is not in the sense of constituting the Shesha to some Pratipatti Vidhi, Upasana Vidhi. So Vedanta is not Upasana Param, it is Jnana Param. Brahma Parameva Vedanta Shastram na Brahma Upasana Param Brahma Jnana Param eva iti concludes. Now the other contention starts is the Prabhakara Mata. Prabhakara Uktam Upanyasyati. What is said by the Prabhakara Matavadi? That is presented. Yadapi Kechit Aguhu. Some people say, what they say, Yadapi api further, Yat Kechit Aguhu. What some people say, Prabhakara Mata Anuyaginaha Vadanti. Pravritti Vidichesha Vyatirekena. Pravritti Vidi Tachesha Vyatirekena. What's it? Nivritti Vidi. Oh. Yeah, in my book, the Nivritti is missing. Pravritti Nivritti Vidi Tachesha Vyatirekena. Kevala Vastuvadi Veda Bhagaha Nasti Iti. Briefly, Bhashyakara says the Prabhakara Mata Tatna. It's not so. Okay, negating that. Bhashyakara is an elaborate explanation, answer to this contention. We'll take a break. 11 o'clock we'll resume. Purnamada Purnamida Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.